Ever wonder why is the moose in space.com? That's right. Our friends over at whyisthemooseInspace.com. That's right. Space Moose Entertainment is the official home of Blast from the Past, Get Educated, and Movie Night. Yes, I met these people actually at the Niagara Falls Comic-Con, and pretty fucking funny. There's no other way to sum it up. Like, I think right now, currently my favorite episode right now is Mike versus Mike Tyson Punch-Out. So what you need to do is look them up on Facebook, Space Moose Entertainment, and let me tell you, you're going to see all his video clips. Right now, the Blast from the Past section is currently being worked on from what he's been telling me, but the other two sections, which Get Educated and Movie Night, is still happening. And go to their website, whyisthemooseInspace.com. How do you forget this website name? Like, that website name is like fucking mind blown is what's going on. He's got 14 episodes already up from the Blast from the Past. He's got a lot of episodes as well for Get Educated. This guy is fucking funny. So is his girlfriend. She's just as much fun as well. So with that said, check this out. Do it right now. And once you get there, tell them the droid sent you.
Why the long face?
She always looks so surprised to see us.
If this game had a shame meter, it'd be full right now.
Welcome back. The news is here, and so is Judgment Day. Well, Judgment Day in terms of the end of Steam sales. How's your wallet doing? Is it good? Does it feel a little lighter? Like it may have lost some weight? Yeah, the Steam sales have been pretty ridiculous. I myself survived it. Barely, may I add, because I've also had to purchase many different other things. Some new equipment for the web page and stuff. But Steam sales, oof, they're rough. Well, I actually have a friend who did very well for himself, but I actually know some that may have perished from Steam. It's not even fair when Steam sales happen. It's like a raping and pillaging that can never be stopped. There's not even Chuck Norris can stop the pillaging of a Steam sale. So for those who survived the Steam sale, I salute you. For those who have perished, well, I salute you as well. But we will hold no ceremony or speak your name again. Long live Steam! Oh, it started. That's right. The World of Warcraft beta, Warlords of Draenor, has gone live. I actually have a friend who's actually a part of the beta. You know, there's like moments that I wish that I did part in this beta, and I keep getting invites by Ubisoft all the time to do betas. I just don't have the time, and I feel bad because I did sign up to be a part of it, but I'm pretty sure I selected weekends, and they keep sending the invites for weekdays. But I mean, I would love to beta test anything of World of Warcraft. Anything that can remove what was known as the Panda incident, which no one are ever fans of. But hey, there's a lot of things that come out of this. You get bumped up to a level 100 again. That's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I don't even remember a game that actually had 100 levels in it. Maybe a Final Fantasy, maybe? Or did it top out at 99? I don't even remember. For what it looks like, obviously more dungeons, obviously more raids and more LFGs, but you know, the big thing is that it's obviously to bump up the levels to 100. Is it gonna be worth the money? I don't know. But they also incorporated in some new tier hard raids called Mythic, which is kind of terrifying. Just the name alone kind of terrifies me. So if you're playing beta, please let me know. Give me some insight. I'll put it on the podcast. I'll even mention your name so they know who to hunt down and stab for giving everything away. No, really, tell me. Tell me now. So, according to Bleeding Cool, a couple different sources have confirmed that the Terminator movie will no longer be called Terminator Genesis. It'll just be called Terminator. Really? Does it even work? Wasn't the first one called Terminator? Or was it called The Terminator? Like, are we going for a fetch here? You know, listen, the fact they're making it a Terminator already hurts my insides, but the fact that they're like, well, I'm going to call it Terminator Genesis. Oh, everyone's bitching about the name. Terminator, that works. This is not going to be a good movie. This is not going to be a good movie. And yet again, just like everything else probably going to be talking about in this little podcast we're having tonight, everything will be premiered at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. Pretty awesome there. Gotta wait till San Diego Comic-Con to see how crappy this movie is. I'm sure excited as I am. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. Oh, such a great song. Too bad that the picture from Jurassic World is a handprint, a bloody handprint on a mobile veterinary unit, an MVU. Let's speculate now. See, no speculation comes out of a bloody handprint unless it's actually a murder. I mean, why would you even put this up? Oh, look, I got a bloody handprint on the side of a door. Doesn't even make sense. How about this? Why don't you show us a picture of dinosaur? Maybe you'll make $100 million on a opening day like Transformers did. You know, because it wasn't because of Optimus Prime. We can all agree it was Dinobots on that play. Yeah. That's all I got for that. Because really, that was just the whole fact that there's an article about a bloody handprint just annoys the crap out of me. And I fell victim to it because obviously I'm talking about it right now. Well played, Internet. Well played. Back to San Diego Comic-Con we go. And what I talk about is another trailer will premiere at San Diego Comic-Con. That would be the Gotham. Is set to premiere Comic-Con. Hopefully, it does get leaked months in advance. Like Flash did. By the way, that wasn't too bad. I gotta get around to writing a reviewing about that. It wasn't too bad. Oh, the spoilers that would come out of it. You know what? You can be pissed about that because it technically would be putting out the whole, spoiler about the whole show like 4 months before it actually airs. That makes sense why you'd be pissed about that. Maybe I'll hold on to that. But pretty exciting back to Gotham. So the screening of the pilot episode, and it will follow the appearance of the cast and producers. And pretty exciting. Now, on that same note, though, the CW, which we've all been rooting for, and Fox is now getting in a hand on it, is screwed up Constantine. I read the other day they took away his smoking. Oh, that's such... You can't do that. You cannot change something that's a part of their being. I know, I'm stretching it. It's just fucking cigarettes. But you know what? That's what made Constantine Constantine. You take that away, what do you got? Keanu Reeves. Boring. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure again? Whoa. Now, before I make my comment, I know I'm going to get stuff thrown at me. Most likely, I get it. Everyone loves Kevin Smith. I like Kevin Smith. I can't say I don't. But do I hold faith in the fact that he walked out of the screen room when they talked about Star Wars 7 crying, if that's going to make a licking difference to me, if I'm going to want to believe that Star Wars Episode 7 is going to be good? No, it doesn't. Because they've already admitted that they're already pretty much fucked up and they're doing whatever fucking J.J. Abrams does. Lens flare. What's that over there? Lens flare. Hey, can you hand me that toothbrush? Lens flare. See my point? Oh, you can't because you're too busy being blinded by the lens flares. I will calm down. But I like Kevin Smith. He's always been pretty bang on everything, but this is one topic that I'm always going to be scratching my head going, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold faith on this. So let's not jump the gun here. Like I said, Kevin Smith has a good track record, and I'm not denying that. All I'm saying is that when it comes down to Star Wars, I'm scared. I'm sure everyone else is scared. I'm not even a diehard fan, and even I think it's going to end up being crap. So all we can do is wait and see. And the final topic, yes, there has been much news this week, and I'm sorry, I've just been kind of busy with setting up the office again. Finally, well, half up. I'd say half up. That just sounds weird and could be considered a sexual innuendo. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, Bryan Singer teases 4 Horsemen for X-Men Apocalypse. So what an asshole. Like, that's what comes to mind is, I gave him respect, and I talked very highly about Days of Future Past. I give him that, because you know what, that fixed so many gaps, there were so many problems that originated from the original X-Men he did, and blah, 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 blah. And then he fixes it in one foul swoop, and I was like, high five. But Age of Apocalypse, ooh, that's a completely different story right there. I'm sure anyone who's remotely knows who Apocalypse is knows what's involved to make this movie good. And the fact that He's going to blatantly wave this in people's faces going, "Hey, look at me, guys. I'm making Age of Apocalypse, the movie. Here, I took a picture on my phone, and I put it on Instagram." What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, seriously, aren't you, like, getting sued for, like, touching people below the belt? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but we should focus on that, maybe, over there on the right? Over there? The guy in the corner? In the spotlight? Maybe he's losing his religion? You see where I'm going with this right now? I even did a Family Guy joke there, and that's how much I'm worried. So, what I'm going to start doing, maybe I'll just take random pictures of things. Like, I'll just put script of Joker in Gotham, and then we'll go viral or something like that, because that's the best thing to do, right? That's how you get popular. But anyways, that's how I'm going to end this week's episode of the news. I'm sorry, guys. Wasn't much to happen this week, but we'll be back this weekend. What we're talking about? I don't know. Haven't got that far yet. Also, me and Ryan will be working together a collaboration on the comic book podcast / video. That will be eventually done over the next couple weeks. And Bryan will be back in the office to help rebuild the Video Game Vault series. So stay tuned and have a chimichanga.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Thanks for listening to the Droid You Are Looking For podcast. Stay tuned for next week's podcast.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.